Welcome back to Tiamat's Tarot. Today I am getting a channeled message for my Twin Flame collective, and I really want to just find out exactly what is going on in this connection. So to help give us all a little bit more clarity at this current point in our ascension, I want to really get a few tarot cards and channeled messages. So some cards fell out, however I don't really feel called to get them right now, as I'm getting the feeling that my Divine Feminines are quite shy. This was going to be the cards that I laid down for my Divine Feminine collective, but I am feeling that my Divine Feminine doesn't want to outright go first and speak first, so I am going to get my Divine Masculine cards to see exactly what is going on for my masculines in 3D. Okay, so at the moment, the Divine Masculine is going through a period of processing the turmoil that he has been through. He has been through a period of upheaval, and this has caused him to actually seek healing from his guardian angels, and getting the feeling of, whether he is consciously aware of it or not, the Divine Masculine has been calling upon Archangel Gabriel for help. So Archangel Gabriel and the Judgment card usually deals with the underworld. So this is a card that talks about being freed from the underworld. So this Divine Masculine is kind of in this energy of freeing himself from the underworld at the moment, and he is realizing that he has lost something that was very important to him. He is realizing now that this was a divine unionship. Maybe he may have actually just belittled it and said that it wasn't what it was for a very long time, or perhaps he has been honest about it, but only behind closed doors, and he has gaslit you in public about this. However, he is really wanting you to know that he is now telling other people that he has lost his one. He realizes that he has lost his one, and he really wants to come towards you and show you that he does know this knowledge right now, and that he can change, because he wants you to know that he has been saved from this low vibrational energy that he was in previously, and he does want to come towards you and have a union with you, but he can see that you are likely not going to take it, because he does know that he was denying this connection for so long, and now the tables have turned. I'm hearing from Spirit, he has the shoes on the other foot. He has realized the depth of this connection, while you are now kind of thinking, well, was it definitely a divine connection, because it caused you quite a lot of pain. We haven't even gotten cards on the table for the feminine yet, so I'm just channeling the energy that I am seeing right in front of me. So now let's see what is going down for the Divine Feminine in 3D. So the Divine Feminine is in this energy of being quite disturbed from her peace. She is feeling like the masculine keeps trying to come towards her and definitely try and stop her. So I can definitely see with the Four of Cups in reverse that the Divine Feminine is definitely feeling that the Divine Masculine is trying to stop her from having happiness and stability. And with the Empress in reverse, this is something that you are going to, if you are a Divine Feminine watching, you are going to have to focus on, because I'm getting the feeling that if you're not careful, the Divine Masculine in this connection may have the tendency to manipulate this connection. So Yeah, the divine feminine is really just focused on her own inner peace at this current point in time. She really is just wanting to find her own serenity and her own enlightenment so that she can have her own stability and so that she can feel more independent rather than worrying about if she is going to be stable and grounded enough to get through all life's perils. Getting the feeling that the feminine in this connection is definitely feeling very, sorry for turning it, but the feminine is feeling very confused about herself at the moment. She is feeling like she knows how to get into this abundant fertile energy, but I'm getting the feeling that there are some potentially body image worries that are coming up or something like that that is affecting your divine femininity at the moment or affecting the divine feminine's personal power at this moment, and this is causing her to feel like she is really out of touch with her environment. So, for the divine feminines, you are being called to actually ground yourself in your physical reality. Now, let's see what is going on a 5D level for this connection. Okay. Let's see the overall energy as well. So the overall energy is that the masculine is definitely wanting to come towards the feminine, and the masculine is wanting to tell the truth. I accidentally flipped that card, sorry about that. But the masculine is actually wanting to be open and honest about what it is again that he is feeling, because he has been called to do so by Archangel Gabriel. I'm getting the feeling of someone who has been really doing quite a lot of prayer work and meditation, and they are trying to manifest the divine feminine back into their life, which is causing them to realize that they do have to tell the truth in order to ground this connection in physical reality. But again, I'm getting the feeling that there has just been a lot of damage in this connection, and the masculine doesn't really know how to get into this energy. Although they are thinking about telling the truth and they are thinking about how they would like to have a victory with the divine feminine, they are at the moment unable to ground this connection. So they are going to try and come towards you in a more passionate, more playful energy. And they are realizing now that there is not much that they can do to actually help them come towards you. So they are starting to be inspired by you to really learn more about being truthful, learn more about being honest, because I'm getting the feeling that my divine feminine collectives are truth seekers. You are a collective of people who are wanting to spread and get the truth out of the world. So your divine masculine is finding out now how he can be more in this energy himself, because he is really feeling like he has let this connection down for all of you, and he knows that it is, I don't want to say fault, but he knows that the reason this connection isn't as successful as it could be is because he has parts to play in this connection, and he is now starting to take responsibility for his roles, and he is really calling on a more fixed energy. So we've got the fixed star signs around us, around when I say us, I meant because around the world, which is us anyway. There is we've got the four fixed astrological signs on each corner of the card, and this is showing me that your masculine is really wanting to ground this energy that he is having come towards him right now. So he is wanting to learn how to tell the truth. He is wanting to know how to be more open and honest. Now let's see what's going on with my divine feminines on the 5D. So the divine feminine, is just walking away from the masculine. So the divine feminine has had enough. Period. The divine feminine is just like, this is enough. This is too much for me. This twin flame journey was not all that it was sold as. It was not all the glitz and glamour that everyone made it out to be, and you're like, I've thrown in the towel, I'm walking away from this. I'm going towards my own happiness and my own serenity at the moment so that I can have my own peace of mind at the moment. And if my masculine is going to come towards me, then it is going to be something that is going to be sorry, I just saw a glimpse of the next card that is coming out. But if your masculine wants to come towards this divine feminine, then you're realizing that he's going to have to change his vibration and his current behavior. So now let's see. Okay, I just saw this already. That wasn't a very good fake. Okay. Anyway, sorry about that. Anyway, I am seeing that my divine feminine just wants to have some kind of duality within their own self at the moment. They are wanting to really ground themselves and really focus on their own business projects and the partnerships that they have got in their life currently. So you may be 12:12 on the clock, again confirming the fact that you are wanting to have new beginnings when it comes to duality, and spirit is actually encouraging you to do so, because spirit is telling you that you are only going to be getting this opportunity once in a lifetime. So if you are feeling called towards changing up your current business or your current partnership, then you are really being guided towards doing so, because again, this opportunity to do this is only coming in at this current time for you so that you can learn more about what it is that you actually want in your life. And you are focusing on healing your own heartbreak at this current point in time. I'm getting the feeling that you are really wanting to connect with family and friends in a positive way so that you can heal yours and the collective's heart chakra in a really uplifted and ascended way that is going to actually see you feeling your full potential. So I now want to get just going to take a sip of my drink. Sorry about that. I am now going to get a channeled message from the Divine Masculine Collective, first of all, to see exactly what he would say to the feminine if he could. Whoa. Okay. Just one, please. Oh, okay, we'll take them both. Thank you, Spirit. So, the Divine Masculine wants you to know that he sees you as an ascended master, and he wants you to know that you are helping him to heal himself. So he knows that you have worked out how to free yourself from lower vibrational energies, and he wants you to know that he is actually, because of this, he is wanting to work out how he himself can actually radically accept his current circumstances in a way that will help him to come towards you, because This is really, I'm getting the feeling that your masculine really is just seeing you in this very beautiful energy. He is really in awe of the divine feminines. So, yes, that is what was coming through from the divine masculine to the divine feminine. But now let's see what is just a channeled message for the divine masculine. So you can create divinity, masculines. So masculines, you are being called to open up your heart to this connection, because you are being shown that although you may not be able to come into union with your twin flame at this current point in your life, or maybe ever, the more that you actually create your own happiness, the more that you are going to feel uplifted and inspired in your own life, and the more that you are going to be able to help other people who are going through similar things to what you are going through at this current point in time, because you are at the moment now starting to realize what this connection is. And the more that you deny this connection, the more that spirit is going to keep on ramping up this energy of fear, of needing to come towards your feminine. So the more that you get open and honest about what it is that you have, the more that you are going to be able to just rest better, even though you may not be, you may want to go towards your feminine, but your feminine may not want you to go towards them at the moment. So even if you're not coming towards them in the physical realm, the more that you are open to them in a spiritual realm, the more that you are going to be able to connect with their energy and be able to communicate with each other. So now let's get just one channeled message for my divine feminine. In fact, it would be unfair just to get one, so let's get two. So the first thing I can see from the divine feminine collective is that the divine feminine really wants her masculine to look after himself at the moment, because she is seeing that you have had the tendency to put other people before yourself and before this connection, and that is why you are denying this connection, because you are in your ego. And she wants you to realize that the more you look after yourself and don't worry about what other people think about you, the more that you have got the chances of creating your own divinity. And now let's get another message for the divine feminine on what you can do for yourself at this current point in time. So divine feminines, you have a radiant glow. Keep on shining. This is a very strong message coming through for you today to let you know that what it is that you are doing is working for you. So whatever it is that you are doing is wholeheartedly actually working out for you, and you are glowing, and because of this you are really very attractive. So you are being called to look after yourself as well, because there may be a lot of people who are evil eyeing you, and you are being called to just protect your energy and just make sure that you are really stepping into your divine feminine power. So now, before we call this reading to a close, I am going to go into the third and final part of this reading today, where we pull out a charm to see exactly what is going on a little bit deeper, because the charms will help to sharpen our clairvoyance. So, divine masculines, let's get the channeled message. Okay, so for my Divine Masculine collective, you are really starting to see your Divine Feminine as someone who really has shifted your life. You are seeing this as something that has really catapulted your life into a new direction, and because of this, you are actually unsure and uncertain of how it is that you can come towards your feminine, because you are realizing that you have betrayed their trust and you are realizing that you have really hurt them. So you are now being called towards really looking after yourself so that you can think clearly, because I'm getting the feeling that your thoughts are kind of racing at a million miles per hour right now, and you are really in this energy, this very reckless energy. So the more that you look after yourself, the less you are going to go down this lower vibrational pathway, and the more that you are going to be able to focus on what it is that you are actually passionate about. And I'm also getting the feeling that with this canon and with all of the cards that have been coming up, the masculine is just focused on one feminine at the moment. So the masculine is really just focusing on coming towards one feminine. He really does just want to make sure that he is putting his passions towards the feminine that he is the most interested in, because I'm getting the feeling that there may have been other interferences, not necessarily third party interferences, but there have been other people who have been evil eyeing this connection, which has caused the Divine Masculine to deny the connection. However, the Divine Masculine is realizing that he is more passionate about you than anyone else. So even if he is in a relationship with someone else at the moment, he is really just focused on how he can fix and heal things between this connection. And this is actually causing quite a lot of disruptions and chaos in his life, because he has never had feelings like this before, and he isn't really sure on how to be successful in this connection. So now let's get a charm for my Divine Feminine collective. Oops. Should we get that? Yeah, let's get this one. So I can see the Divine Feminine that is in question is either a Taurus or is just in a very Taurian energy. So the Divine Feminine that is in question is a very stable and grounded person, and they are focused on their own beauty, their own health, and their own vitality at this current point on their ascension journey, and this is helping them to heal any wounds that are in their heart chakras, and because of this they are actually starting to ascend their vibration, and this is actually helping to heal the whole connection, because as the feminine is focusing on her own healing, the masculine is also focusing on how he can help to heal the damage that he has done towards this connection. And that is all that I am getting today. So if this resonated, let me know down below. And yes, please don't forget to leave a like, a comment, a like and subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so that you can always know when I upload. Thank you very much for watching today, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.